Now every morning when I come down to the shop, there's always a surprise. There's always something I haven't anticipated. There's a mouse in a mouse trap or something. Today we have a very special treat. I got a nice little Christmas note from one of the people that likes to watch our videos, Daryl and Donna Miltmore. I gotta share this with everybody. So we had a lot of our track videos, but went out to YouTube, and guess what? Luciano took them all down. So here we are. Luciano, put the videos back up of our great track days. So Daryl, this is your dream come true. You're on a windy video. My God, how important can that be in your life? Coffee must be discounted 10%. But listen, anyway, this was my point. Had a couple of things today really floated my boat. He sent this note, and on it he said he enjoys watching all the videos and all the cast of characters we have. And he said every morning he dials this up and watches the windy video from the night before. Well, that's pretty cool. And this is the part that's really special. He said, well, if Luciano had a channel, he'd watch Luciano's channel too. Well, Luciano does have a channel. Now, the reason we're going to find out is this is part 2 of the latest adventure from Luciano. Earlier this week, we went down to buy a bike at what I don't know. There was some kind of mafia-controlled place with go-go girls and everything. So what happened is the deal fell through, and I think the guy called Luciano up and made him an offer he can't refuse. But this morning we're going to go down again and renegotiate the deal whenever he gets here. I don't know if he's going to get here or not. But anyway, hey, I'm glad you're enjoying the videos. Daryl, keep enjoying them, and we'll see if we can get Luciano to put up some of his track day stuff again. And of course, thank you to all the people that share their adventures on YouTube. It is a lot of fun. So here's the deal, Daryl. Your note is hanging up in my shop to inspire me to make better videos. But I noticed on your note, you've ridden motorcycles, so we expect you to share some pictures with us. Pictures, video, something. Paybacks are always difficult. But we always are happy to hear from our friends in the modeling world, friends in the motorcycle world, and friends that I don't know what they watch this channel for. Who knows? There's no pornography on this channel. Anyway, I'm waiting for Luciano to get here. So here it is early in the morning. We're headed out to see about taking this bike and trying to get it into Luciano's truck. This has got to be a great adventure today. Everything we do at Luciano is a great adventure. So we arrive at this place where the motorcycle is. I'm not sure what the name of this place is, but looks pretty clandestine to me. So I like this guy. He uses equipment instead of manpower. Boy, oh boy, I bet. I'm in management today.
This is my
what?
My first video.
You're at Steve's first official video.
One of many.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys are superstars. He has his own tow truck. We were afraid we were going to have to pick it up. Neither one of the wheels move. The guy's paying him to take this away. The wheels don't turn. Hey, why don't you guys smile? I can take a picture.
Don't take a picture of that pole.
Oh my God, this is the worst adventure we've ever been on. Jose, you're missing it all. Smile! Hey, you're finally on a windy video. Make this shit up. It's unbelievable. We were here a week ago and the deal fell through because the wheels don't turn, there's no air in the tires, the motor is frozen solid, but that doesn't stop Luciano, the amazing Luciano. And he's got a fan club now. Wow. People write him letters and tell him how great he is. Wow, pretty cool. Wow, unbelievable. Daryl, I showed him your note this morning. He was very impressed. We're gonna post some of his videos. The channel is Luciano Felici, F-E. I'll post it. I don't know how to spell his name. What an adventure this has been. Wow, we were gonna hook a come along to the high wire, the high tension wires. Yeah. This ought to really be fun. Wow.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Ho! Perfect. No, we drop it right down. Don't worry about it.
I figured it'd be less weight on the gate. You can bring your bed back a little more? Yeah.
You're good, Luciano.
Put it back and drop it down.
Don't worry about it. Ah! Get some straps on this bitch. So we were going to use the come along. We don't even need the come along here. Wow.
Hey, thanks. I don't like doing the hard work if I don't have to anymore.
So we finally got this beauty in the back of Luciano's truck with the help of a tow truck. You know, we'll get Jose up here with his Flitz polish. He'll have this thing looking like a Harley in about 20 minutes. Oh, Jose, you missed a great adventure. Wow, who needs Jose anyway? Wow.
It doesn't go. Shit.
No, because you got no air in the tires.
Yeah.
Everything is solid. The forks probably don't even move. The straps, usually when you have suspension, you can put tension, but there's no tension because everything's frozen up. Quite an adventure. Steve, did you ever have adventures like this? When I was a kid, we did stuff like this.
It makes my life worth living.
That's why I have it on my record, too. I can never get a job in a post office.
Right. Is that it?
Or anywhere. This picture is for the cover of the magazine. What an adventure. Man, the guy's got a fan club. He's got his own video channel. Holy mackerel. Who knew he was this famous?
Yeah, but for the grace of you go I.
Home from another great adventure. Just couldn't be any crazier than this, but once again, mission accomplished. ISIS has been defeated. You guys happy or what? You got a new motorcycle, brand new.
Let's say, don't worry, nobody's going to steal the bike.
You don't steal it?
You can't move it.
There's homeless people wouldn't take that
I
bike.
would like to see someone steal it and get a good video.
It would be worth giving them a video. Nothing I have is for sale. I'm not for sale. The bikes are not for sale.
You got it.
He's a wheeler dealer. I'm a keeper. Everyone here. Well, Luciano found a green one in Patterson. You think getting this bike was an adventure? That one was 3 feet of snow. Look, he goes right to the RD. Look at this.
What kind of bike is this?
No, that's the same bike he has on a truck, but a 2-stroke.
Oh, it looks so beautiful.
This is older though.
It's like a long gas.
That's a 77.
Beautiful. Yeah. Damn.
Well, maybe we can get you to ride a bike, Steve. Luciano's going to have this one for sale pretty soon.
These are beautiful.
Yeah.
So when you get to work for Luciano, he pays you with cookies. How does he? Oh, how many cookies did you pay you with?
I just got one.
Poor Karen. Well, just one. But it's won 4 times in a row.
This
5.
is a broken one. There's a
Oh,
there's a
the
count.
calories all fall out.
So you break them all and eat them all.
So we're finally back in the shop after that great adventure. Picking up that bike from the Mafia headquarters there. Wow, what an adventure. So I have about an hour left in the day, and I wanted to look at, yeah, it looks like Steve's decal with that salva set. That's stuck down pretty good. These look a little bit better. Looks like they've stuck down, but again, we're going to find out. The real test is when we're done putting a clear on them. But, of course, Steve is in Texas. And I should put some Texas music on. But if we do get a nice day, today's certainly not one of them, we'll get some clear on that. So then I go through my normal routine of sequencing. Now, what can I get done? The wind is blowing 100 miles an hour. It's going to rain any minute. But I still have to work on that FZR logo. Now, unless you've ever done this, this can be, John is going to be working on the decals. This is a logo that I intended at one point in time I was going to paint on. I was going to airbrush it on because it's such a complex shape, and I wanted to have it outlined in white, which I think would coordinate with the bike. So like everything in motorcycling, everything looks easy when you see it done. It's when you have to do it that it's a problem. So here's just roughly what I wanted to paint on, and this is the roughest of rough sketches I did with a marker. But of course, you have to lay it out both ways, because one way it tapers, the other way it doesn't. So one of the ways you can avoid this is, and it's real simple, like the logo we're going to lay out here, it'll be straight. It won't taper up, it won't taper down. But in this case, I don't know if I want it to taper up or taper down. And like I said, I have about an hour to spend here, so I thought I'd lay out what the possibilities are here. And I've looked at the internet enough to know there are an endless amount of variations on this FZR logo. Just to make this ultra simple, if you lay it the way we did here, we lay the letters down one way, what happens is now the R gets to be the dominant letter going backwards. So the letters that lay this way, now they're laying this way going backwards. That's one problem. You can see what I've done is I've made notes of not knowing how I want to ultimately lay this out. Of course, if I make the letters parallel, then I really can use it on the other side, but I wonder if it's going to look hokey on the other side. Well, then I have the 90-degree outline where everything is 90 degrees, and I've seen some people on the internet have that similar logo, and some of them, they just have an outline, which I thought looked pretty cool, and we could do something like that. But the real way, and I made myself all these notes because I'm old and I forget everything, and I wanted to make up what I call, it's a funny word, paper dollies, little fake letters, just to see what they would look like. Now we're up in my attic in a modeling museum. Some of the things I remember, and I'm not sure I remember this exactly, we did lay some of this out with computer and make vinyl masks. I don't remember, to be honest, but I know all of the letters that are outlined with white here. And I'm thinking about this. If I lay out similar lettering to this, FZR, I think that's really going to be the way to go here. But again, I got so many choices, I want to spend the next couple of days before I actually make a commitment. We'll lay some tape down. And of course these letters, and all this is out on the Airplane Wendy Ertnowski website. Doing this in real life, of course. This is all done with tape. I don't even think I made a pattern for these. But anyway, I'll have to refresh my memory on this if I decide to go this way. But I do remember the thing that I like about this the most is that you can really do any shape, any size, and it's a one-off. It's not like you have to take it to the sign shop and have a mask cut or anything. All done with tape. And what I do have in my favor here is from my 50+ years of modeling. I have done quite a bit of this. So I'm just taking a wild guess that I've made over 100 of these models over the years, but who knows and who's keeping score. I know every one of them was different and they were all challenging, and every one had different lettering. So of course the first thing to do is to just take a piece of paper, roughly the size that I want the lettering to be, get out a bunch of ink markers, make out several different shapes, sizes of letters. But part of this is, before I even do that, I'm going to look on the internet, because they always have, I always pick up good ideas and then I try to improve on their ideas. Now I just wanted to look on, and this is on my computer screen of course, some of the different people and different ways and different, see I'm looking at basically, they made that like a three-dimensional look. This Pure Sports FZ, this is not an FZR, it's a FZ, but I still get ideas, and they still had the same idea. The concept is to have that one flow of the ladders. In this case, I don't know what they call these. These are not the racing ladders, just it looks like something similar to that very much though. And I can see from the Yamaha, the way they have the Yamaha, the placement of that it isn't higher or lower. the internet is so good at using up, and when you're looking for an idea, or if you have an idea, how does it look when it's all done? Because once I lay this tape out, I am really married to it. And there are really so many ideas you can get just from scrounging the internet. But again, it's bottomless. You could spend the whole time. Now, because I'm limited in time today, because we did spend a good chunk of time with Luciano, I'm just going to dream about and the various logos that they have. And this, of course, is not it's a Yamaha, but it's not the similar one, an FZR. But I do like the way that I've always liked, where it's just one flowing piece. And again, one of the things I may do if this project ends before the spring comes is try to get a set of extra wheels, make up a set of gold wheels. But I just dream, and as my late friend George Venturini so famous for saying, dreaming is free. So as I looked at this from several angles and several different ways, and thinking about if I paint this on with tape, and I'm thinking the advantages would always be if I don't make it taper, if I keep this one straight line. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take a dedicated day, because we're right around the Christmas holidays here. We have company coming over. I want to take, and this is one part of it, I don't want to rush. I want to confer with John, some of the ideas he may have, and I want to get some more pictures off the internet, because that's going to be probably one of the focal points of the final paint job. So we're going to end it here today. If you get this video before Christmas, a Merry Christmas to your family from Karen and I. And thanks for watching. And boy, what an adventure that was with Luciano. Anyway, thanks for watching.